Jeff, pass me this. The Phillies are in agreement to acquire Michael Lorenzen from the Detroit Tigers. Lorenzen, an all-star for the first time, who's been so good lately for the Detroit Tigers, going back to the National League. Joel Sherman, Steve Phillips, what do you make of this deal?
You know what I think is interesting? I'm going to try to do this off the top of my head. I think this gives them 6 starters because Christopher Sanchez actually pitched well for them. I wonder if he's heading towards an innings cap or something where they're going to put him in the bullpen or slow him down, right? Because they have the 3 guys who helped them get to the World Series last year, Wheeler, Nola, Suarez. Plus they signed Taijuan Walker, who's pitched pretty well for them. Steve, what do you make of it?
Well, it's I think, adding to the depth there for sure. Whether they go with a 6-man rotation, maybe just for a couple of weeks to spell these guys to protect some innings, it could be a possibility. I think Sanchez has done a terrific job for them as that 5th starter. Look, here's a guy that's got good stuff. He's going to fit with the team. He's a gritty guy, and they're a gritty team. Like, he fits Philadelphia to me with the hair, the beard, everything. He fits into that mentality of that team. Very aggressive on the mound. Dave Dombrowski gets the guys that he wants. And I think that you've got a guy who's got some experience behind him, too. It's a really nice fit for their team.
You know, Tom mentioned this. I wrote about it in the Post today. I put a story up on it online. You know, Harrison Bader and the Phillies, they talked a couple of days ago. I don't know if that's still alive, but they are looking for a right-handed bat. And again, to your point, Dave Dombrowski has done this a long time. Whether it's the offseason or this time of year, he's a guy who goes and gets what he needs. He's not one of these guys like, I need a third baseman, but I can improve my run prevention if I get a pitcher. He gets what he needs. I'd be surprised in the next 2.5 hours or so if we don't hear that they have gotten a right-hand hitting outfielder. Get Schwarber to DH a little more.
Yeah, I think they really need to do that. He gets Schwarber to DH. I think there was some thought maybe you go to first base, but I think Harper can play some first base for them and protect a little bit there, too. You got to keep Harper in the DH role a little bit. But I just look at this and think this is a team now that's set up to make their run again. And again, Dave Dombrowski knows if you don't do anything, it makes you feel like you're rolling backwards. And everybody else in this competition for the wild card, I really think the National League wild card is going to be decided by general manager. Players play it on the field, but a general manager with the acquisitions here at the deadline will make the move to decide who makes the wild card and who doesn't.
And the Phillies have the experience to know they could be the wild card and get all the way to the World Series. Back to you, Greg.